How often have you heard the expression, you cannot teach speed? I'm sure you heard it in one variant or another. Speed can't be taught, speed can't be increased, speed can't be improved, whatever the case may be. However, this is a myth. Speed can be increased. There's no such thing as speed being only at one level, and that's it. You're either born with it or you don't have it. No one is born with speed. You're only born with the genetic limits of what that speed can be. But your speed can be improved. Everyone can be faster, regardless of the distance that you run. And this is proven very easily. There are many programs out there that advertise, and rightfully so, will increase your speed. Of course, they can all do it. I've had many runners, for example, getting ready for a football combine or just on a track team, trying to run faster. Their speeds increase from season to season. The simplest thing in the world, if an athlete comes to me, I want to knock off 2 or 4 tenths off my 40 time, no problem. That's relatively easy, especially if he comes in around 5 seconds or so. Now, if he came to me with I run a 4.4 and I want to go down a 4.2, that's another ball game. You may not have the ability to get down there, but you can improve your speed, and a heck of a lot of it. You can get much faster depending upon where you start. Marathon runners can drop down minutes, no question about it. How can this be done? Very simply. 2 methods. Improve your technique, improve your physical abilities as they relate to your technique. Very simple, but yet we make it very difficult. Why do I say difficult? Because technique is typically ignored. But yet if you looked at technique and improved your technique, this would improve your speed automatically, even if you did no strength training or improvement of your physical abilities whatsoever. You improve your technique and I guarantee you, you will be running faster. No question about it. And the better your technique, the more effective will be the strength training. When you do strength exercises specific to your technique, if you have good technique, the strength exercise will enhance your technique even more so. And this is where you get even more speed. So it's not just from the technique, and it's not just from the strength training. If you only did strength training without any regard of your running technique, you may see some improvement, but all you're really doing is becoming more fit. But that doesn't mean that you are now going to be faster. Becoming more fit is only a base or a foundation upon which you can improve or increase your speed. So don't think in terms of just general conditioning and getting fit. Think in terms of exercises specific to your technique. The more you duplicate the joint action seen in running with that strength exercise and develop the strength in the same range of motion, the same type of muscular contraction, and so that it duplicates the actual neuromuscular pathway taken of that limb in that running stride, you will improve your speed immensely up to whatever your genetic potential is. And no one knows what the genetic potential is. The only way you're going to find out is if you ever get to that barrier where you can't increase your speed anymore. But typically that doesn't happen until the mid-20s or later, depending upon when you started and how much training you've been done. Now we're talking about the world-class performer. This is why you don't see too many performers in their 40s and 50s in running, except in long distances, but not in the sprints or in the shorter distances. So you have a lot of potential. The key is develop that potential. You can be better. And don't just go out and run and say, well, I got to run more, I got to run more. No, that's not going to do it. Running more is not going to increase your speed. It may a little bit, but if you really want to increase your speed, better technique, improve the strength or your physical abilities specific to that technique. If you need information in this area, see Explosive Running. Second edition. Got all the information you would need on exercises specific to your running stride, as well as the technique of running and how you can modify and enhance your running to make it even better. Then you will increase your speed. Guaranteed.